Girl Show has been a tradition for 70 years, but for the past 13 years it has been broadcasted live to viewers at home, thanks to 2 media teachers and a select group of students who make up the PVTV crew. The various jobs given to the students include switcher, audio, camera, producer, the host, and the stage managers.
For a lot of the students that take part in Girl Show, it's their first time using a camera or their first time being on a live production or any production in general. So it takes time to start getting used to the gear and to understand what a production is and how we go in and do the process of production. So we have workshops for the students to come in, and other students like myself and Giannotte and Mike Ruffino. We sort of do a presentation with the students, explaining them how to use the camera, how to set up a tripod.
So the director and I get together and she tells me what packages we're going to be doing, and then we come up with a script and we figure out what the hosts are going to be saying that night and who we're going to be interviewing. So we come up with the interview questions, and then we get together with all the hosts and we edit the script and we figure out what we're going to write.
Ready, set, go. Good evening and welcome to Girl Show 2016. I'm Kyra Abdurrahman and these are my co-hosts, Brianna Cielo and Francesca Carr. Okay, so before you say, after you say how honored you are, you can say, Bree, you and I are singing the national anthem tonight, and I know you're just excited as I am.
We had about 2 to 3 rehearsals per day leading up to the day of Girl Show, and the day of Girl Show, we ran like crazy. It was constant practicing, making sure we were comfortable with what we were interviewing, making sure we were comfortable with the script. We came in knowing the script already, so it made it a lot easier on the director and the stage managers and all the camera people. The days leading up to Girl Show and the day of, we had stand-ins for our interviewees, and we were in places just like we normally would. We blocked out everywhere where we were going to be moving, where the cameras were going to be facing, who we were interviewing at what times.
It's your job to interview them right after they're done with their performance. How are you going to do so?
Well, pretty much I have the stage managers helping me. They have to make sure the girls have water and make sure that they get their inhaler if they need it right before. With all the costume and the makeup they have on, it's really difficult to find them, but we have to make sure we have the eye on the 2 heads and make sure they get in front of the camera with me so I can interview them.
Is very hard because they're very out of breath and they just come off of doing their routines and they're tired and they just all they want is water. So for me to go over there and pull them, it's very conflicting to them. They wanted water and I have to go there and pull them for an interview, which they don't want to do.
We have to be on our toes at all times because we don't know what could happen, if something can go wrong, if the interviewee could not show up, or the stage managers have trouble finding the person we're supposed to be interviewing. So it's constant improv if anything like that actually happens.
So my microphone's battery just has to be replaced. Miss Machia came to the rescue, we're all good.
So So for Girl Show, we usually have a bunch of different cameras. We have scaffold cameras, we have static cameras and roaming cameras, and all those combined really add to the show and add a variety of the shots. So during like the actual viewing of the show, you don't really just have one shot where you kind of get bored. We get to switch around and you get different angles and you get all the girls, you get to see everyone. Like the mothers are happy because they get to see their daughters in all different angles. So for the roaming cameras, those cameras give the students a little bit more creative freedom, so they can go and get shots, walk around, get low shots, high shots, side shots, whatever they really want.
Throughout the night, we had 2 other roaming cameras that weren't live. That was myself and Aaron Fitzpatrick. We had our own Sony cameras that we were using to get other variety of shots that we were using in the final edit.
For most of the night, I was in the control room and basically with the switcher and the director. And although there was tension builds up during Girl Show night, it was really what made it run smoothly. And I basically just helped out the switcher know what shots to get, tell the camera people where to get their shots and how to get their shots, and just make sure the whole night runs smoothly.
Somebody's gonna have to get the sub-routine. Get the sub-routine.
3.
On your line. Follow that one. Somebody has to get a shot of the girls. Who's gonna get that? 1, do not move. 1, keep your shot, your line. Somebody work out a shot. 6, on your line. Go to 1. On your line. Go to 4, go to 4. Go to 1 now. 1, you're live.
So sometimes during interviews, we have to basically clear the way to make sure that the picture comes out clear and just of the person who's interviewing the other one. And unfortunately, that doesn't really work out because people want to be behind the camera and in front of the camera, and they just want to be in the shot. So they find their way to make through.
After the show, students stay to clean up the technical equipment. Marissa, from what I saw, the show went amazing. Can you tell me if you had any complications?
Yeah, we had a couple complications. Some cameras went in and out. Some of the audio kind of went in and out sometimes, but we got it together and we put on a great show, I think. Well, the biggest success of the night was just getting through the night. We got through it. We put on a great pre-show. The entire show went smoothly, and I'm really proud of my crew. I couldn't thank them enough.
Tell me, Kenny, what were your complications tonight?
Tonight, we had just a few complications with our white balance on our camera. At the beginning of the show, we were a little bit crooked, but Miss Makia, she came, she helped us out, and she fixed it for us.
What are the challenges you have to overcome when it comes to filming?
Timing. A lot of timing. When they're doing the stunts and stuff, we have to know when to move the camera and how to move the camera, or else it's just gonna look bad.
What did you guys gain from this experience?
I think we both gained a bond that can never be broken.
Yeah, definitely having Pierre as my mentor. I think next year PVTV will be much better because he taught me the basic steps and he did well in teaching me everything.
This experience teaches students various skills that they can use in the future, whether they want to go into a media career or not.